Hey everybody, 3KO Games here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video because it is the 1st of December. Happy December, happy return of Santa's challenge. The seasonal summon is here. So we are going to take a look at some snowmen today. Can't wait to see what kind of seasonal heroes they've given us. So let's jump in. Check it out. This one's having so much fun. This one's a little concerned. I think like this one is the kid on a sled, and then this one is looking for them. Can't quite find them. Noel is a 5-star purple monk, so we get a chance to resist status ailments. Rockin' 1259 team power, which is leaning more towards defense here. 1279 on offense, 1326 on defense, 2253 on health. If you double limit break Noel, we get a damage reduction ether talent. And the family skill for the Winter family here is now a bonus health for minions inherited from the summoner. Plus 2 or 3% based on 2 or 3 heroes, and plus 5 or plus 10% attack for those minions, which is good. These little Christmas minions that they give out, these elf minions, have notoriously just been very, very weak. So I appreciate the little boost there with the family bonus. Passive skill added this time. Frost on a minion hit. Each hit from the minions owned by the character inflicts 664 frost damage over 4 turns. All right, so they are making these minions more interesting. They've always been a little bit like, whatever. I wonder if that frost damage scales with emblems and limit breaks. Let's test. Turning max power preview off, and it is now 484 frost damage over 4 turns. So yes, that scales with emblems and limit breaks. Great. Let's take a look at the special skill here. Sledge Bash. Sledge Bash? Maybe just a sled bash? Because he's on a sled? That's okay. Whatever you want to call him. Fast speed special skill boosts health of all allies by 760. Can exceed max HP. Enhanced dodge. All allies get plus 50% chance to dodge special skills that deal damage. This effect lasts until the ally successfully dodges once, and after the enhanced dodge ends or is removed, the ally gets a snow sprite minion with 20% HP, 20% attack inherited from the caster. And we know from the family bonus that's actually going to be 22% HP, 25% attack if you have just one of them on your team. Oh no, you have to have 2 of them on your team. Okay, I misread that before. Man, I really wish that were bonus for 1-2 heroes. So you really gotta double up on the Santa's Challenge heroes just to get a little bit of an edge on your minions. I mean, 20% HP and attack is better than some of them. I think they were like 10% at one point, and it was just like, what's the point of this? So 20% is not bad. Looking more carefully at this special skill and trying to find Noel, there she is. 760 health boost is just, it's fast speed, so that's nice. But 760 is just not a lot. You take somebody who's got the latest stats. Ustad has over 3,000 HP. Yeah, over 3,000 HP. You add legendary troops to that, and now we're talking like 4,000 HP and some. Okay, so you're boosting by 760. It's less than a 25%. It's like maybe a 25% heal. maybe. With troops, yeah, with troops it's like maybe 20% heal, and it does. I mean, it does exceed max HP, so that's nice. But even at fast speed, I wish that heal were a little bit larger. You do get the chance to dodge then, so you're healed up a little bit, and eventually, unless you just die with the next hit, you will dodge, so prolong your life a little bit longer. Once you dodge, you get the minion. So Noel is protecting you a couple different ways. I just wish the initial health boost were a little bit stronger. You get a health boost, then you dodge, then you get a minion. So it's kind of nice, not bad. Go Noel, you just keep riding that sled and having a good time. Let's look at the other snow person first, Florencia. Also 1259 team power. This one sits more on attack, 1322, 1266 on defense, and 2263 on health. She's a 5-star yellow cleric, so we get the mana shield, 35% chance to resist negative mana effects. If you double Limit Breaker, she gets an attack up ether talent, which is always good. This is the same. This is a higher frost damage from the minions, which is interesting. I wonder, because she's an average speed hero instead of a fast speed hero. Although she's going to summon a Snow Sprite minion for everybody right away, not like after the dodge happens. So yeah, frost damage increased here. Let's take a look at Watchful Duty, the special skill here. Average speed, never misses its targets. 345% damage to all enemies. Average speed, that's not bad. The enemy that had the highest remaining HP gets silenced for 4 turns. I think that was the red construct hero Scoria. That was his deal, is that he silenced the enemy with the highest remaining HP, which is a little weird because you can't control it, but at least you sort of know who it's going to happen to. But I like it. I like a little bit of mana control. Summon the Snow Sprite minion for each ally, 20% HP, 20% attack. All right. Florencia, not doing anything too fancy. Good size hit, silencing 1, giving everybody a little minion. I think of the 2, I'm more of a fan of excuse me. Of the 2, I'm more of a fan of Florencia. I think she could be very useful. Noel could still be fun to use, but I can see more people actually leveling up and using Florencia. Yeah, those are the 2 new snow people. Then we've got some costumes. Ginger, who I got and I never leveled up. And I think her special skill is kind of fun. And hopefully, if the last couple costumes are any indication, they're going to keep trying to bulk up these costumes, give them an interesting twist, give them an interesting new line item in their special skill. Yeah, so the costume bonus is huge, 37% attack and defense, 38% health, and a 5% mana bonus. Ginger was a ranger, which didn't make so much sense because her special skill is dealing a random damage or damage to a random ally, and usually that bypasses things anyway, so you don't really need the bypass skill. It used to start with an elf minion, 10% HP and attack. And then for 3 turns, this character deals 500% damage to a random enemy each time any other ally casts their special skill. So what we have now, still 10% HP and attack, 520% damage. Okay, so the attack stat is higher, and we're going to add a little bit to that percentage of attack. Okay, I like it. Then all allies except the caster's special skill deal an additional 20% damage for 3 turns, so making everybody else stronger. Pretty nice. We're adding one here. That goes from 20% to 24%, and then we're adding a bullet point here. All allies except the caster get 15% mana generation up for 3 turns. I like that. Let's make it more likely that everybody else actually fires. Since you just fired her and you've got 3 turns to take advantage of it, let's get another special off, please. Yeah, Ginger much improved. Still a difficult hero to use on defense because you just don't know if it's going to time out with when everybody else is charged. But if you bring her in on offense and have some other green, especially fast speed heroes, with the 15% mana generation bonus, though maybe even an average speed hero will be charged pretty soon after she goes, or maybe you can wait a turn before you fire her. It could be a lot of fun. Yeah, a nice job increasing this costume here for Ginger. Plus, we're going to get frost from the minion hit, and this is 700 frost damage over 4 turns. I think, now just reviewing that, this one was 704, this one was smaller, this was 664. All right, these couple HP things apparently matter. Now we have a 4-star and a 3-star, so let's jump in and take a look at Buddy. Let me tell you, my friends, Buddy was my first 4-star hero when I started playing the game. So apparently it was during Santa's Challenge in 6 years ago? Something like that. And, man, I loved Buddy. I used him forever. He was my strongest hero by far, so he was my tank. He was on all my raid teams. I just used him constantly. And no, I don't use Buddy so much anymore. But hey, with this costume bonus of 25% attack, defense, and health, plus a mana bonus, hey, maybe I'll bring him in on 4-star stuff again, if I am lucky enough to land him. Buddy the elf, what's your favorite color? Coming back with a costume. Pretty excited about it. Also a frost on minion hit passive. Lower because he's 4-star, 388 frost damage over 4 turns, and that's with emblems and limit breaks. Winter Family bonus is the same. So let's go back and forth on the special skill to see what we've got. He was a ranger. He is now a monk. He had an attack up ether talent, and now it's a special skill boost. Gift Sack dealt 205% damage to the target and nearby enemies. That's now 220. Then we get a 10% HP and attack minion. That's the same. We had attack down and defense down for the target and nearby enemies. 24% on attack, 34% on defense. That is now lower attack down, 18% attack down, but then 38% defense down for 3 turns, plus deals extra damage against ice. All right, I feel like they could have just made both the attack and defense down bigger, but they felt like, if we make one too big, we got to lower the other one. But we did add the extra damage against ice, which is pretty nice. So Buddy the Elf may be usable again in your 4-star events and raid tournaments. Fun stuff. Finally, we're going to take a look at Rudolph. Rudolph, who I use once in a while. It was at fast speed just damaged 1 and reduced mana. Now we're going to get the Frost on minion hit, 428 Frost damage over 4 turns. And we are going to do 95% damage to the target and reduce the mana of that target by 23%. So a little boost in the damage, a little boost in the mana reduction. HP and attack of the minion is the same. This is now the titanium antler attack, so he's going to protect himself a little bit more. 24% defense for himself for 3 turns. Yeah, that's Rudolph. I have a lot of Epic Hero tokens. I'm going to maybe do a couple today, but I just want to remind everybody that you have a whole month to do these. So maybe wait until the next Mimic is here, and then you have a better chance to get a Mimic and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to go through and add daily summon. I'll do a couple here, and then I also have my Covenant pulls. Covenant is no new heroes. I have Garderob, but I don't have anybody else on this list. So I'll take a chance with these. Maybe I'll do, since I have 4 pulls here, I'll do 4 pulls here. Yeah? And just see what happens. See if I randomly get lucky. I'd be happy with Buddy's costume for sure. Almer. Hawkmoon. Burden. Well, that's not looking good so far. Balthazar. Boy, that's 3-star, 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 3-star. Should I wait on this? I'm just gonna do it. What the heck? 4 quick pulls here. Knuckles. Nice. Okay. Knuckles, Nordry. Keep Getting Blue. Could love Woo Song here. There's Shrub Bear. And my last pull here in the Covenant Summon is Burden. All right, not a good time for me to pull. So I will stop there. Won't do any more seasonal stuff. Probably wait until the next Mimic comes around. A couple trainers from the Covenant bonus chest. That's it for me, everybody. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know down below what you think about these new seasonal heroes and costumes. And if you do any pulls, I wish you good luck. Again, wait probably until the next Mimic comes out. Hope you have a great day. See you next time.